big game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Texas Tech's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Scanning the field, it's Morton. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the ground, it's Dickey. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking to throw. It's Morton. He's running out of time here. With sure hands, it's Dickey. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking tackles. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. It's a shotgun run call. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. That gain sets up a third down play. Scanning the field, it's Beck. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops him. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Beck. It's a wide receiver screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Breaks in open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff heading left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Looking to pass. It's back. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. A screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He'll hand it off. A quick juke. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Speck. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
2nd down after that completion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Morton. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Try to convert with a sneak. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, 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 the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
To throw, it's Morton. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Red Raiders with first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Beck. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing off play action. And this one is caught. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And there's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Canes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Morton. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Beck. He makes the throw across the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. A play action, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking downfield. It's back. The receiver makes the catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Using his legs, it's Dickey.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Morton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Red Raiders keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Dickey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Morton. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with
play. Looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, what a move. First down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And at first down, right back to the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's back. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down. Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Dickey. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. Hunt over the middle. It's Dickey. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And it's a bunch formation. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Dropping back, it's Morton. With the catch, it's Carter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They are pouring it on now.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Grab down the middle, it's Joseph. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Back to pass. It's Morton. Snags the quick throw. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.